How will you go about settling disagreements with your spouse or co-parent that affect the child? Answer to this question could take up an entire book. Actually, it could take up many entire books, and it does. Literally millions of words have been written on this subject, both in print and online. Your options and those of the other parent essentially boil down to 4. 1. Capitulate to your ex-spouse whenever a disagreement or dispute arises between you and your ex-spouse or co-parent, which is the path of least resistance and of the most injustice, not only to you, but to the child. 2. Settle disagreements through dialogue, negotiation, and compromise, which is the most decent of the options, but requires that you and your ex-spouse or co-parent value being decent, reasonable, and fair above dealing with each other in opportunistic and self-serving or spiteful ways. 3. Settle disagreements through litigation in court, which is better than mortal combat, but can be, and usually is, acrimonious, time-consuming, and emotionally and economically exhausting and destructive to everyone, including the child. It also leaves resolution of the disagreement in the hands of the judge, not you and your ex-spouse or co-parent. Sometimes, however, you have no choice but to litigate if your ex-spouse or co-parent refuses to act in the best interest of the child or refuses to negotiate and compromise with you or to negotiate and compromise in good faith. 4. Settle disagreements by acting as a law unto yourself, which is illegal but often extremely tempting if and when you are on the right end, so to speak, of the power imbalance, but when practiced leads to chaos and anarchy, and sometimes violence. It also sets a terrible example to your child as to how to deal with and resolve conflict, both with each other and other people. That stated, there is a situation in which acting as a law unto oneself is not only justified, but may even be necessary. Martin Luther King put it this way, quote, "One has not only a legal but a moral responsibility to obey just laws. Conversely, one has a moral responsibility to disobey unjust laws," close quote. Thomas Jefferson said, quote, "Whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends," meaning life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, "it is the right of the people to alter or abolish it and to institute new government," close quote. Otherwise stated, if a law is unjust, a man is not only right to disobey it, he is obligated to do so. Author unknown.